What's up, family? Get out. Let me do my intro. What's up, family? It is your favorite cousin.
A little different than all the rest. I'm quite old-fashioned where
And I'm back with another video. This specific video, though, is a channeled message that I received through Spirit. And the term capped consciousness came to mind, right? So I also was led down a rabbit hole of Dwight Malachi York, or known to many people as Malachi Z. York. And I discovered some things about him that was, which some may know, that he was basically a conscious leader and he led many people astray based off of the information provided in his criminal case and why he was tried in court, according to the state of Colorado. He is a pedophile, and this is not alleged. He's in prison right now for these charges. As a matter of fact, he breaks the record for the most child molestation charges in the United States history. And I thought that was odd. I thought it was strange. And I do believe that the message came to me as capped consciousness, correlating and connecting that with Dwight Malachi York because of his position in the so-called conscious community. Spirit also says that the chosen ones have a bounty on their consciousness. Now I'm going to get ready to go into details as to what I mean when I say this, and how the Matrix uses criminal conscious leaders to misguide the chosen ones by way of organization to create the illusion of inclusion. These fraudulent conscious leaders will tell you some truths to lead you to another lie to cap your consciousness and to stagnate you spiritually. Now, capped consciousness is referring to psychologically getting to a point in your mind where you cap your belief, believing that there's no truth beyond that point which you believe. So these leaders, like Dwight Malachi Z. York, will tell you some truths to lead you to another lie, many lies to cap your consciousness and stagnate you spiritually, in order to exploit the psychology or the psychological state of a person without their awareness or resentment. Okay, so they have to be able to provide these truths to the chosen ones without them subconsciously resenting the information and their so-called leadership. They must flood your mind with many subtle but detrimental broken truths, infiltrating your mind with deception, following the truth. So they will provide truths, but they also provide an infinite amount of deception and infiltration and lies. This causes the target or victim to believe and conclude their consciousness with having found the ultimate truth, making the victim psychologically paralyzed and spiritually retarded or unintelligent. Making the victim spiritually dependent and weakening, limiting, or ceasing the ability to question the intentions, the evidence, and facts, and the ability to cross-examine information. The chief and or leader, director, or ringleader of the organization. Totally crippling the victim's ability to detect and to discern and examine the information. I repeat. Okay? So this could be what they're seeing, what's being spoken, what's being felt. Okay? Intuitively. The victim is crippled to the power of discernment in order to recognize in real time the hidden truths perceived, the hidden lies perceived as truth. Remember, the forces of deception must give you truth in order to deceive you with a lie. This psychological operation is only successful on these beings and people who still has a God complex, be it big or small, somewhere within their psyche, they have a God complex and believing that someone else, a human, could provide the information they need to ascend or obtain higher consciousness versus going within themselves, consulting with spirit and allowing their intuition to guide them to truth so that they can confirm those truths within themselves first. Okay? And having totally faced their shadows, which means to heal and face the darkness, become one with your darkness and your light self, your yin and yang, okay? And its fullness and individuality to freely think without guilt. Now, cousins, family, soul family, as a spiritual detective or spiritual psychoanalysis, this is my disclaimer, okay? I am not a medical professional. I am not here to provide you medical advice. This is for entertainment purposes only. I only share my experience, my thoughts, my beliefs, and it's up to you to believe it or not. And as a spiritual detective and a spiritual psychoanalysis, I like to study the patterns and behaviors, analyzing the transference and counter-transference in order to lead people or myself to emotional freedom. Okay, so I believe that this message came to me because people and chosen ones need to know that it's important to question everything, believe half of what you see and none of what you hear, right? And how to tap into your subconscious mind and memories to find the source of your self-sabotaging behaviors and patterns. The fact that Dr. or quote-unquote, I'm going to say Dwight Malachi York was able to deceive so many people and hide the fact that he was a child molester, pedophile, and a rapist from the organization. He went and changed his name, and he hid and hopped from state to state, okay, and changed his name in the process in order to deceive the law and deceive the people at which he so-called led. He also had people rooting for him, and just recently in January of 2024, he had a advisor putting in paperwork for him to get released or obtain some type of resolution to the situation that he feels he's going to get out of, even though he's been convicted and is serving 120 or 30-year sentence, which is basically life, okay, for the criminal activities that he committed. Dr. York was used as an informant, yes, that's what I'm hearing, and also a leader to, you know what, it's like a game. The matrix has these conscious, so-called matrix conscious leaders misleading and misadvising people. They are fully aware of what they're doing. The bounty is who can deceive the most people, who can siphon the most energy, who can become the most powerful, in control, famous, and rich. Dr. York was a egotistical and greedy man. His greed for power, money, control was the motive. In spirit, the divine will expose those who have committed spiritual crimes as a criminal conscious leader, misleading the people. The intentions of what a person is and who they are and what they're intending will always come to surface. You cannot intend to mislead, misguide in the name of divine law and order and don't suffer the consequences. He thought because he could change his name that he could change his character. Your character is still flawed even if you have 1,000 names, even if you change your face 1,000 ways, even if you move to 1,000 states, your character is still flawed. And those conscious leaders who are falsely representing the divine cosmic law is getting dealt with and will continue to be exposed. The divine is revealing those people who are fraudulent conscious leaders. And because these false conscious leaders lack divine character of dignity, honor, harmony, truth, peace, mindfulness, and authenticity, the bounty is, the gift is, the present is, right? The bonus from the matrix is that popcorn, quick power and control and false reputation of who they think they are or who they're trying to deceive people into believing that they are. So instead of doing the real work and instead of dealing with the shadows and healing, they're constantly seeking who they can devour. They're constantly seeking who could I steal from and siphon energy from in order to sustain and to feel like I'm authentic and I have dignity. Dr. York, Dwight York, lost his dignity a long time ago when he decided to violate those innocent children. And it's people like him who have been deceiving. And God says, divine says, do not be deceived, for God is not mocked. Whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. As above, so below. As within, so without. Whoever you are at the core will be exposed. Now, if you don't want to be on the receiving end of destruction and ego death by way of the divine, which means you will lose everything, it's best you do your inner work and heal. This malevolent manipulation is a sin against divine cosmic law and order. A divine cosmic being will never sacrifice their dignity, and I mean never. Death before dishonor, always and forever. I'm going to leave this message right here. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Be sure to grab my ebook on healing the divine feminine within, awaken to who you truly are and reclaiming your power. That link will be in the description. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll catch you in the next video. Ashe, all praises to the Most High, Divine Goddess. And immediately after this message, Spirit says, this is the behind the scenes. Now all that would feel like you bought that shit, better stop that shit, cause I got something to make you lay down. Y'all better stop playing with the divine. She'll get you together, she'll get you in order. Divine cosmic law and order is what I bring. Messenger of darkness. Question everything. Ashe.